Let us discuss Chapter 4, Sky and the Weather. The important points of this lesson are the sun, the moon, the stars and the weather. Before we get into the lesson, let us boost up our knowledge. There are three main seasons in India during a year. What is the name of your favorite season? Of course, mine is the rainy season. Hey kids, did you ever look up at the sky and wonder what you are seeing? We see the sun, the moon and the stars in the sky. Did you know plants use sunlight to make their food? Let us talk about the sun. The sun is a big ball of fire. As you can expect, it is very hot. The sun gives us two things, that is light and heat. When the sun rises in the morning as you wake up, it brings us the day. When the sun sets in the evening before you sleep, it brings us the night. Let us talk about the moon. We see the moon at night before we sleep. It looks like a big white ball and it is smaller than the sun. As you may have noticed before, the moon changes its shape every night. Did you know that the moon has no air or water on its surface like we do on Earth? Did you know you can go to the moon in a rocket wearing a spacesuit? The first man to reach the moon was Neil Armstrong. Let us talk about the stars. We see stars twinkling in the sky at night. Isn't it beautiful? Stars are very big. They appear small to us because they are very far away from us. Did you notice that there are so many stars in the sky, but we cannot count all of them? Let us talk about the weather. The weather changes from day to day. It may be hot, it may be cold, it may be rainy, and it may be windy. Let us talk about hot days. The sun shines brightly on hot days. We wear cotton clothes to keep our bodies cool. We use fans and air conditioners. We like to have cold drinks and ice cream. We like to go for swimming. Let us talk about cold days. Some days are cold. We wear woolen clothes to keep ourselves warm. People like to have hot tea, coffee or soup. In some places, there is snowfall when it is very cold. Let us talk about rainy days. We see dark clouds on rainy days. We wear raincoats and carry umbrellas on a rainy day. We enjoy sailing paper boats in the pools. Sometimes we see a rainbow when it rains. There are 7 colors in a rainbow. They are violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange and red. Let us talk about windy days. On some days, winds blow very fast. Strong winds sometimes blow away many things. Windy days may be cool or can be hot. Did you know the amount of air is not the same everywhere? It is less on the mountains. Now that we've reached the end of the lesson, let us have a quick sum up of what we've learned. We see the sun, the moon and the stars in the sky. The sun is a big ball of fire. We see the moon and the stars at night. The weather changes from day to day. The weather may be hot, cold, rainy or windy. Let us go through our glossary. The weather is the condition of the atmosphere at a particular place and time. The seasons. Apart from the 3 seasons that we have in India, that are summer, monsoon and winter, there are also 2 other seasons that are called spring and autumn. Kids, as we reach the end of our lesson, To help you remember the lesson better, let us go through the mind map. The different types of weather are summer, winter, monsoon and windy. On a hot summer day, people tend to stay indoors, wear cotton and light clothes and like to consume cold beverages or ice cream. On a cold winter day, people tend to wear woolen clothes and find sources of heat to keep themselves warm. On a rainy day, kids like to come out with their umbrellas and play in the water. On a windy day, kids like to take advantage of the wind and go out to fly kites.